In this video, we will do the chapter number 8 of Honeysuckle, A Game of Chance. I'll be explaining the chapter in Hindi, paragraph wise. After that, we will do the question answer for the same. So let's start with the chapter, A Game of Chance. Every year on the occasion of Eid, there was a fair in our village. Eid was celebrated only one day, but the fair lasted many days. Tradesmen from far and wide came there with all kinds of goods to sell. You could buy anything from a small pin to a big buffalo. हर साल ईद के मौके पे हमारे गांव में मेला लगता था। ईद केवल एक दिन मनाई जाती थी, जबकि मेला कई दिन चलता था। दूर दूर से व्यापारी अपना सामान बेचने के लिए वहां आते थे। आप वहां कुछ भी खरीद सकते थे, एक छोटी पिन से लेकर एक भैंस तक। Uncle took me to the fair. Bhaiya, who worked for us at home, came with us. There was a big crowd at the fair. Uncle was leading us through the crowd when he met a few of his friends. They wanted him to spend some time with them. मेरे चाचा जी मुझे मेले में लेकर गए। भैया जो हमारे घर में काम करते हैं वो भी हमारे साथ थे। मेले में बहुत भीड़ थी। चाचा जी हमें भीड़ के बीच से लेकर जा रहे थे, तभी उन्हें वहां उनके कुछ दोस्त मिले। वे चाहते थे कि वे उनके साथ कुछ समय बिताएं। Uncle asked me whether I would like to look around the fair with Bhaiya till he came back. I was happy to do that. Uncle warned me neither to buy anything nor to go too far out while he was away. I promised that I would wait for him. चाचा जी ने मुझसे पूछा कि क्या मैं भैया के साथ मेले में घूमना पसंद करूंगा जब तक कि वो वापस आ जाए। मैं ये करके खुश था, मुझे अच्छा लगा। चाचा जी ने मुझे चेतावनी दी कि कुछ भी खरीदना मत जब तक मैं वापस ना आ जाऊं, और ज़्यादा दूर नहीं जाना। मैंने उनसे वादा किया कि मैं उनका इंतज़ार करूंगा। Bhaiya and I went from shop to shop. There were many things I would have liked to buy, but I waited for uncle to return. Then we came to what was called the lucky shop. The shopkeeper was neither young nor old. He was a middle-aged man. He seemed neither too smart nor too lazy. He wanted everybody to try their luck. There were discs on the table with numbers from 1 to 10 facing down. All you had to do was to pay 50 paise, pick up any 6 discs, add up the number on the discs, and find the total. The article marked with that number was yours. भैया और मैं दुकान से दुकान घूम रहे थे। वहाँ बहुत सारी चीज़ें थी जिन्हें मैं खरीदना चाहता था, लेकिन मैं चाचा जी के वापस आने का इंतज़ार कर रहा था। उसके बाद हम एक दुकान पर आए जिसका नाम था भाग्य की दुकान। दुकानदार ना तो ज़्यादा बूढ़ा था और ना ही जवान। वह मध्यम एज का व्यक्ति था, मध्यम उम्र का व्यक्ति। वह ना तो ज़्यादा चुस्त लग रहा था और ना ही बहुत ज़्यादा लेजी। वह चाहता था कि सब लोग अपना भाग्य आजमाएं। मेज पर कुछ तख्तियां पड़ी थीं जिन पर 1 से 10 तक नंबर लिखे थे और जिनका मुंह नीचे की तरफ था। तुम्हें सिर्फ ये करना था कि 50 पैसे दो और कोई भी 6 तख्तियां उठाओ और उन पर लिखे हुए नंबरों को जोड़ो, और जोड़ने के बाद जो नंबर आएगा उस नंबर पर दिया गया हुआ गिफ्ट आपका हो जाएगा। An old man paid 50 paisa and selected 6 discs. He added up the total was he added up the number on them and found the total was 15. He was given the article marked 15, which was a beautiful clock. But the old man did not want a clock. The shopkeeper obliged him by buying it back for 15 rupees. The old man went away very pleased. एक बूढ़े व्यक्ति ने 50 पैसे दिए और 6 तख्तियां उठाई, 6 डिस्क उठाई और उन पर लिखे हुए नंबरों को जोड़ा। जो कि 15 आया। उसे 15 नंबर पर मार्क की हुई चीज दे दी गई, जो कि एक सुंदर घड़ी थी। लेकिन बूढ़े व्यक्ति को घड़ी नहीं चाहिए थी, तो दुकानदार ने उससे वो घड़ी 15 रुपए में खरीद ली और वह बूढ़ा व्यक्ति खुशी से घर चला गया। Then a boy a little older than I tried his luck. He got a comb worth 25 paise. The shopkeeper looked neither happy nor sad. He bought the comb from the boy for 25 paise. The boy tried his luck again. He now got a fountain pen worth 3 rupees. Then he tried a third time and got a wristwatch worth 25 rupees. When he tried again, he got a table lamp worth more than 10 rupees. The boy was happy and went away with a smile and a good deal of cash. फिर एक लड़का जो मुझसे उम्र में थोड़ा बड़ा था, उसने अपना भाग्य आजमाया। उसे एक 25 पैसे की कीमत का कंघा मिला। दुकानदार ना तो खुश लग रहा था ना ही दुखी। उसने वह कंघा 25 पैसे में उस लड़के से खरीद लिया। फिर उस लड़के ने अपना भाग्य दोबारा आजमाया। इस बार उसे 3 रुपए की कीमत का फाउंटेन पेन मिला। फिर उसने तीसरी बार अपना भाग्य आजमाया और उसे 25 रुपए की कलाई की घड़ी मिली, हाथ पर बांधने वाली घड़ी। फिर उसने एक और बार कोशिश की और इस बार उसे एक टेबल लैंप मिला, जिसकी कीमत लगभग 10 रुपए थी। लड़का बहुत खुश था और बहुत सारा नगद लेकर अपने घर गया। I wanted to try my luck too. I looked at Bhaiya. He encouraged me. I paid 50 paisa and took 6 discs. My luck was not too good. I got 2 pencils. The shopkeeper bought them from me for 25 paise. I tried again. This time I got a bottle of ink, also of little value. The shopkeeper bought that too for 25 paise. I took a chance for the third time. Still luck was not with me. मैं अपना भाग्य आजमाना चाहता था। मैंने भैया की तरफ देखा। उन्होंने भी मुझे उत्साहित किया। मैंने 50 पैसे दिए और 6 डिस्क उठाई, लेकिन मेरा भाग्य अच्छा नहीं था। मुझे 2 पेंसिल मिली। दुकानदार ने उन्हें 25 पैसे में खरीद लिया। मैंने फिर कोशिश की। इस बार मुझे एक स्याही की बोतल मिली, जिसकी कीमत भी कम थी। शॉपकीपर ने फिर उसे 25 पैसे में खरीद लिया। मैंने तीसरी बार कोशिश की, लेकिन भाग्य ने मेरा साथ नहीं दिया। I had hopes of winning a big prize and continued to try my luck again and again, paying 50 paisa each time, but every time I got a trifle. At last, I was left with only 25 paise. Again, the shopkeeper showed his kindness. He said I could either play once more with 25 paise or settle the account then and there. I played again, and the last 25 paise also disappeared. मुझे बहुत बड़ा इनाम जीतने की उम्मीद थी और मैं अपना भाग्य बार बार आजमाता रहा। हर बार 50 पैसे देता रहा, लेकिन हर बार मुझे उससे कम कीमत की वस्तु ही मिली। आखिर में मेरे पास केवल 25 पैसे बचे थे। दुकानदार ने अपनी दयालुता दिखाते हुए कहा कि या तो मैं इस 25 पैसे से फिर खेलूं या फिर बस कर दूं अब। मैं फिर खेला और आखिरी 25 पैसे भी गायब हो गए, चले गए। People were looking at me. Some were laughing at my bad luck, but none showed any sympathy. Bhaiya and I went to the place where uncle had left us and waited for him to return. Presently he came. He looked at me and said, Rashid, you look upset. What is the matter? लोग मेरी तरफ देख रहे थे। कुछ मुझ पर और मेरे बुरे भाग्य पर हंस भी रहे थे, लेकिन किसी ने भी मुझसे हमदर्दी नहीं दिखाई। भैया और मैं उस स्थान पर गए जहां हमारे चाचा जी हमें छोड़कर गए थे और उनके लौटने का इंतजार करने लगे। वह जब आए और मेरी तरफ देखा तो बोले, रशीद, तुम बहुत अपसेट लग रहे हो। क्या बात है? I did not say anything. Bhaiya told him what had happened. Uncle was neither angry nor sad. He smiled and patted me. He took me to a shop and bought me beautiful umbrella, biscuits and sweets, and some other little gifts. Then we returned home. मैंने कुछ नहीं कहा, लेकिन भैया ने उन्हें सारी कहानी बता दी। चाचा ना तो नाराज थे ना ही दुखी थे। वो मुस्कुराए और मेरी पीठ थपथपाई। मुझे एक दुकान पर ले गए और मेरे लिए एक सुंदर छाता, कुछ बिस्कुट और मिठाइयाँ खरीदी और कुछ दूसरे उपहार भी। फिर हम घर लौट गए। Back home, uncle told me that the lucky shopman had made a fool of me. No, uncle, I said. It was just my bad luck. No, my boy, said uncle. It was neither good luck nor bad luck. But, uncle, I said, I saw an old man getting a clock and a boy getting two or three costly things. घर पर वापस आने पर चाचा जी ने मुझे बताया कि लकी शॉप वाले दुकानदार ने मुझे बेवकूफ़ बना दिया है। नहीं चाचा जी, मैंने कहा, यह सिर्फ मेरा बुरा भाग्य था। नहीं मेरे लड़के, चाचा जी ने कहा, यह ना तो अच्छा भाग्य था और ना ही बुरा भाग्य। लेकिन चाचा जी, मैंने कहा, मैंने देखा कि एक बूढ़े व्यक्ति को एक घड़ी मिली और एक लड़के ने दो या तीन महंगी चीजें जीती थी। You don't know, child, uncle said. They were all friends of the shopkeeper. They were playing tricks to tempt you to try your luck. They wanted your money and they got it. Now forget about it and don't tell anybody of your bad luck or your foolishness. तुम्हें पता नहीं है बच्चे, चाचा जी ने कहा, वो सब दुकानदार के दोस्त थे। वो तुम्हारे ऊपर ट्रिक्स चला रहे थे ताकि तुम अपना भाग्य आजमाओ। वो तुम्हारा पैसा चाहते थे और वो उन्हें मिल गया। अब इस बारे में भूल जाओ और किसी को भी अपने बुरे भाग्य या अपनी मूर्खता के बारे में मत बताना। So this completes your story. Now we will do the question answer for this. So let's start with the question answer. A game of chance, page number 103, working with text. A. Complete the following sentences from memory, choosing a phrase from those given in brackets. First, the answer is a big fair. So the sentence would be a big fair was held at the time of the Eid festival. Second, tradesmen come to the village with all kinds of goods to sell. Third, uncle told me not to buy anything while he was away. Fourth, the owner of Lucky Shop wanted everybody present to try their luck. Fifth, the first time I took a chance, I got two pencils. Uncle told me that shopkeeper had made a fool of me. Now we move to page number 104. Answer the following question. Why do you think Rashid's uncle asked him not to buy anything in his absence? Rashid's uncle asked him not to buy anything in his absence because he knew that the shopkeeper would cheat him. Rashid's uncle asked him not to buy anything in his absence because he knew that the shopkeepers would cheat him. Second, why was the shop called Lucky Shop? The shop was called Lucky Shop because everybody can try their luck. The shop was called Lucky Shop because everybody can try their luck. Third, an old man won a clock and sold it back to the shopkeeper. How much money did he make? The old man made 15 rupees by selling the clock back to the shopkeeper. Fourth, how many prizes did the boy win? What were they? The boy won 4 prizes. They were a comb, a fountain pen, a wristwatch, and a table lamp. The boy won four prizes. They were a comb, a fountain pen, a wristwatch, and a table lamp. Question number 5. Why was Rashid upset? Rashid was upset because he had hopes of winning a big prize and he continued trying his luck again and again. But every time he got a trifle, people were looking at him and laughing at his bad luck. But no one showed any sympathy. He played till he finished all his money. In what way did the shopkeeper make a fool of Rashid? The shopkeeper played tricks to tempt to try his luck by making him believe that it was luck that got the old man and the boy their prizes. But in reality they were friends shop of the shopkeeper. Therefore Rashid tried his luck again and again, but only got some cheap things which he sold back to the shopkeeper and lost all his money. The shopkeeper played tricks to tempt to try his luck by making him believe that it was luck that got the old man and the boy their prizes. But in reality, they were friends of the shopkeeper. Therefore, Rashid tried his luck again and again, but only got some cheap things which he sold back to the shopkeeper and lost all his money. Next, working with language. The words given against the sentences below can be used both as nouns and verbs. Use them appropriately to fill in the blanks. So the first, so number one, part one. The two teams have played three matches already. The last day's play was excellent. Second, she has a lovely face. India is facing a number of problems these days. Third, he made his mark in essay writing. Articles marked sold are reserved. The police are combing the area to catch the burglars. An ordinary plastic comb costs 5 rupees. He gave a smile in answer to my question. We also smiled to see him smile. 6. He said he hoped to be invited to the party. We gave up hope of his journey. We gave up hope of his joining the party. The boys put up a good athletic show. The soldiers showed great courage in saving people from floods. You deserve a pat on the back for your good performance. The teacher patted the child on the cheek to encourage her. Now we move to page number 5. Notice the use of there in the following sentences. There was a big crowd at the fair. There were many things I would have liked to buy. Now rewrite the following sentences using there in the beginning. Look at the following example. I can do nothing to help you. There is nothing I can do to help you. A man at the door is asking to see you. There is a man at the door asking to see you. Now, this park has beautiful roses. The answer is there are beautiful roses in the park. Second, your story has no fun in it. There is no fun in your story. We have no secrets between us. Answer, there are no secrets between us. My village has two primary schools. There are two primary schools in my village. Fifth, this problem can be solved in two ways. There are two ways to solve this problem. Now we will go to page number 106. Fill in the blanks in the paragraph below and words from the box. So the answer is, there was a big Eid fair in our village. We could buy anything from a tiny toy to a huge camel. I went to fair on its last day with uncle and bhaiya. We went to the lucky shop. It was very interesting. I tried my luck but did not win any prize. Later, uncle told me that I was more foolish than unlucky. So, this completes your chapter number 8 of Honeysuckle. We will do the next chapter in our next video. Thank you.